Deep in the outback of Australia lies a muddy creek, meandering its way through this ancient land like the serpent's tracks left on sand. Atop of its murky waters, a man on a quest to catch one of the most legendary creatures in Australian history, the mighty Blueclaw yabby. As he loads his traps with the filthy innards of a beast, he drops them into the murky waters beneath, and there they will lay await for the mighty Blueclaw to come and have its last feast. Today I've come back out into the outback and it's bloody hot already. It's only about 9, possibly pushing 10 o'clock now. I've come armed with the kayak, 5 traps and a line, and we're going to give this place a good shake today. Had a bit of a paddle up through the creek, decided I'd come back, have a bit of a snack. It's almost smoko time, and I think I might even just throw the rod out here, keep moving it around. It's only been out a couple of minutes and I'm pretty sure we have our first victim. I'm not too sure, it could have been a little fish, but it was pulling a minute ago. And I've only got it basically just out here. Looks like a whole heap of yabby holes in this bank, so it's good a spot as any. I might even go and get the chair, I think. We got one. Yep, we got one. You beauty. Straight up. We're on the board. Not a monster, but he's a start. I'll tell you what, I don't think I needed that net. He's not letting it go. Come on. What the heck? I think I'll just leave that net be. Come on, let go, mate. He's definitely hungry. Put him straight in the bucket. Not a monster, but we're on the board. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. I thought I'd be bloody catching bucketfuls out here. I've been sitting here for a good hour with this line and only got one yabby. I think we're going to have to go and check the traps. They've been in for, like I said, a good hour. The traps have actually probably been in for an hour and a half because I went for a paddle up the creek. Not looking good. Hope the traps have done better than the lines. Try and go in stealth mode, and I think I'll just grab the rope before I untie it, or else I'm going to make a heap of commotion here untying the bloody thing. Oh, that was a bit of a elegant way of doing it. Oh, we've got a couple in there. One little yabby. Unbelievable. Trap number 2 coming up. No better. Bloody bait yabbies. I'm going to keep that smaller one, and the other one can probably go back. Number 3. Oh, about the same result. 2 fairly mediocre yabbies at best. Number 4. We're doing all right for bait anyway, if nothing else. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 7 or 8 bait-sized yabbies. Probably not a eater amongst them. Some pretty nice little baities though. Long way to come to get a bit of bait. The lucky last trap coming up. Almost tell what we're going to have. Oh, there's one in there that's probably edible. A couple of baits. I will keep those because I'm after a bit of bait. You didn't think I was going to give up that easy, did ya? I've actually pulled into a little creek on the way back just to test the waters. No other reason than we didn't bloody get any in the last spot. So I threw the rod out here and pretty well straight up, we've got a customer. We'll go and pay him a visit. Well, I thought we had a customer. It doesn't look like it now. I think we might. Oh, we definitely do. I don't know whether we've got a little fishy customer or a little yabby customer the way that pulled. Didn't feel like too much on there. But he's pulling back. Nah, there's definitely a yabby. If they're biting in this creek, I think I'm going to have to put the kayak in here. We'll stop here with the line. Oh, you feel like, I don't know if you're stuck behind a stick then or whether that's a good yabby. Let's have a look. Not huge. He must have been stuck behind a stick. We'll put him in the bucket with his mates. I might just move this line around a little bit and just make sure that it wasn't a fluke before we get too excited. I was just seeing if I was still recording then, because I literally only just put that one in the bucket, come over, and we've got another customer straight up. I'm thinking I really should have put the bloody, got the council fellas driving past, checking me out. What's he up to? I'm pretty sure they know who I am. They've seen me around enough. Always seem to see them council fellas way out on the back road sitting around doing nothing. Only kidding. No, they're out there fixing the roads. I must be here at the very exact moment that all these seed pods are busting open. You can hear them popping all over the place. Oh, see? Just, it's like they're spring loaded. That one wasn't. They're almost spring loaded. They're popping open in the heat. And have a look at the little seeds in there. You'll have to pardon me hand. I've got it covered in bloody black dirt. But have a go at the seed. They look very similar to something else. I've moved my rod once again just to be double sure that I just didn't fluke the good spot. Moved down, I don't know, 5 meters or so. And that bait was actually a bit old. I didn't put fresh bait on when I got here, so probably a good sign. What the heck have we got going on here? That took off like a fish. Fish or a big yabby? Oh, I think it might be a yabby. He's just going off. He doesn't feel like a monster either. Oh, he's not a small one. At least we got away from the bait yabbies. They're definitely eatable. Definitely eating size. There's got to be some big fellas in here. Another one about the same. Definitely not a fluke. I'm pretty confident now that it's not a fluke and they are actually going off in this creek. Didn't get any great monsters, but I think it warrants coming back here. I'd actually put them traps in now because I didn't tip the bait out of them. Oh, that's terrible. Bloody fly just flew straight down my throat then. 8 out of them. I bet you I got that on camera. Bloody disgusting little creatures. Anyway, what I was saying before, the little bugger decided he wanted to go down into my gut the hard way. It's getting on now. It's too late in the day to be setting the traps. I'm thinking what I might do, set them here overnight, come back tomorrow. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I reckon I've still got the bait in the traps. I reckon I'll throw them in and we'll come back out here at daylight, check them. And as everyone knows, it's really not the ideal thing to do to be setting these traps overnight. You really want to be checking them every few hours at least, but given that I was going to come back out here tomorrow anyway, it's not going to hurt. And I'll tell you one thing just quietly. I left my socks on with them other shoes in the kayak, so they're all wet. And I'm wearing my work boots without any socks. Getting these Nagura burrs and the clover burrs caught in the sides there. Not a good feeling. It's nice and early the next morning. I was going to be bringing the kayak out, some fresh bait, and reset these traps further up, give this place a good shake up. But this black soil, it's not the sort of thing you want to be stuck in the rain, and it's predicted to come in with heavy storms about 11 AM. So we're going to have to get in and get out before we get stuck here, because this black soil, if it comes in and dumps an inch or two on us, we're going to be stuck here for a week. And I don't want to be stuck here for a week. So we won't muck around. I've already got 10 yabbies at home, so we're not going to need a lot. Oh yes, couple of bloody beauties straight up. Definitely be coming back here. Check that fella out. Absolute bloody ripper. I'm not going to get too excited because the rest of the traps might be empty. I don't particularly like setting these traps overnight because they get in and get back out. I'd say we've had more than that in here and back out again, but he's a nice one. He's going to be full of meat too. He's nice and dark and hard. You little ripper, monster. And another one that's not small. This one here is still bigger than the ones I was getting yesterday. I wasn't going to put any water and grass in my bucket before I got a couple, but given that, I think I might get a bit of water and grass in there before we check the next one. And it's a real bloody shame it's going to come in and storm. Especially after seeing that. Oh yes. Another nice one. You beauty. Another absolute little pearler. See if I can get him out. Come on, big fella. I'll tell you what, they've had a fair shake up. I'd say we've had a lot more yabbies in here because that bait's almost gone. There's no way in the world 3 yabbies would have eaten all that. It was full. Tip them out here and have a look. There's a couple there that are decent yabbies. Still bigger than the ones I was getting yesterday. But there's one in here. He is a nice yabby. Check that out. Nice one. We've got the storms predicted today, which are meant to come in about 11 AM, sort of on and off till tonight. And then next week, we've got big rain coming, apparently. So the weatherman says, which is really going to be good. Again, another nice one. You beauty. I'll get him straight into the bucket. If we can jag a couple of inches next week like they reckon's going to happen, it's going to just prime this season up perfectly. Because all the creeks are already full. A good lot of rain coming in. I was going to say that one's empty, but no. Another nice one. Oh no, 2 in there. I didn't even see this one. It's going to prime these creeks up absolutely perfectly. And I would say, if I was a betting man, we've had a lot more in the traps that have got in and got back out again. The bait's just about gone. I'm sort of spewing I didn't bring any bait now. I probably should have just brought a little bit of bait to throw a line in after seeing those big fellas. Oh, another big one. Couple. Oh yes, look at that. That is a monster. And it's finally happened. We've got a monster in the trap. He is a true humdinger, this fella. Let's get him out and have a look at him. Check him out. He's a bloody beauty too. Lobster. Look at that. Straight down into the grass. Oh yes, you can feel him. That is a nice yabby. He is a bloody, he's a monster. And that's what you call a monster. Absolute bloody beauty. We're definitely going to have to come back here. I'm sort of spewing it's going to storm, but we'll get him in the bucket. It's only a good thing. The worst thing that can happen is it gets dry and we don't get any rain and all the creeks dry up. Nice bit of rain. There's going to be more than that in here. I can't wait to get back now. Get the kayak in, go up around, spread the traps right out. And they're on pretty well straight away. I haven't even had time to get the camera out yet. I was just putting a few lines out. We've got one here. I did put one here. It's not going to be the easiest for them to scoop because it's sort of the shallow bit. And there's already one out on the point. Oh, he's a good one too, he was. And they missed the big one, but there was actually a small one hanging on there. I thought Tilly was joking. I thought it was just a stick. I'll get the bucket out for you in a minute, Till. We will keep that little one because he's perfect for bait. It's the same day after lunch and the storms haven't eventuated yet. I looked on the radar and they're further east, so we'll probably be right for a while. We've got a guest appearance today. Celebrity. He needs no introduction. Chase the Yabby King. And he's already missed one. You got a bit excited. There was a big one on this line and it's back. Look, it's been in the thing.
Look, because Teddy told me to scoop it.
Oh, and you listened to her. Why would you listen to Tilly?
No.
And if you haven't noticed, this is the spot that me and Eileen tried a couple of weeks ago and we didn't do any good. I reckon it might have been a bit cold because I literally haven't had time to get the lines in yet. I've got 3 lines in and Chase, slow down a bit, mate. He nearly went off that cliff then. Take it steady. You can have my hands full. I'm just going to stick with 3 lines. I was going to put 4 or 5 out, but I'll just stick with 3. I've got some yabbies there, all processed up, ready to fry up. Buggered if I'm going to be boiling them, trying to process them out here because the bloody flies are too thick. Get him? Oh, they got one. Nice one.
Two nice ones.
Oh, you got 2. I'll tell you what, they must be bloody thick if these pair just jagged 2 straight up. This line here's going off too. Quick.
There's one in there.
It'll keep them busy.
There's only one.
Oh, you only got 1, did you? Be careful, Chase. Take your time with him. Don't be in too much of a rush. Grab him properly behind the head.
Get bit again.
There you go. That's the way. Like I said, I've already got our yabbies processed. Them really big ones that I got are not in there. Eileen's claimed them. She come home for lunch from work, seen them there and claimed them. She's going to make some sort of crab soup or something. But we will get more creative with the cooking as the season goes on. I won't worry about filming a crab soup tonight. Leave a comment if you want to see it made. I'm just going to fry some up just like we normally do for the kids. Give Chase a feed. He hasn't had a snack of yabbies for a while, have you, Chase?
Only for that one time when you took me Yabby.
Is that the last time you had them? And I actually done better than what I thought. Quite a few bloody yabbies there. Those monsters, they're bloody beauties. I'm just going to do them this way because that's the way the kids like them. Might as well give them a snack while we're out here. They've got a few in the bucket. I think they've probably lost more than what they're getting, but the only way they're going to learn is just to let them go, do it themselves. Got a few lines spread out there, so by the time they finish with one, there's another one going off. You get him? Missed him? That's alright, he'll come back.
We saw a dead cow when we were driving down there.
Where at? Was it a cow or a camel?
It looked like a cow.
Looked like a cow. You know what? That's where all these flies are coming from, so don't eat any. Just blow it first. Wait up, blow it. And burn yourself. What's it like? Hot? I told him to wait till it cooled down.
Hell far.
Hot?
Hell
What do you reckon, Tilly? All right? Tilly had them exactly the same way the other day, so she knows what they're like. God, look at them now. These flies have just turned up in a vengeance.
You want me to tell you what?
And this is why I didn't want to. I wasn't going to cook out in the field today. I was going to do the cook up at home, get Eileen to make a crab soup or whatever it is. But like I said, I promised Chase the other day when I took Tilly and Josie out, I didn't have enough room, and I didn't want to take him out to that creek. It was too bloody thick out there with snakes. So I promised him today that I'd take him out, and I actually forgot all about it, and or I would have took him this morning to get the traps. That's actually crispy. Bloody beautiful. And I'll see what Chase is going on about. I'll put a bit of salt. I've never actually tried a bit of salt with them cooked like this. God, not that much. She literally just poured it on. Just a little bit. There, that'll do me. Not too much salt, Chase. You bloody get yourself dehydrated. You reckon they're alright? Oh, you got him. They finally got one. Oh, this one is back. There's actually a good sized yabby having a go at this line. He's back on there. Give me a look at him. Is he an eating size or a bait? An eating size. I'd say any. That's not an eating size.
I know, it's big.
They're bait. Nah, he's alright. Put him in the bucket. Tip him out first so you don't get mud everywhere. Just be careful, Chase, because that one will bite hard. Go slow. That's the way. Hold him tight so he doesn't reach back. You got him.
That's him.
Put him in the bucket.
That other one's in.
That's the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the big one's back over here.
Water.
Big fella's back on here. Just go slow with him till you feel him pull back. Just let go. And he's got away from us about 4 times, this one. He keeps coming back. I actually felt him hit the net before. Ooh, look at him go. He's a bit bloody sketchy. He doesn't like coming in close.
He's a ninja.
He's a ninja yabby.
You want me to film?
Nah, it's alright. Go straight up now. Got him that time. Yeah, definitely got him. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's fairly big. Oh, he's a nice one. Be careful with him, Chase.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip him out.
Take your time with it.
Can I pick him out?
Tip him straight out. If he gets hold of you, you'll know all about it.
Okay, him.
He's a nice one. That's the way. Chase knows how to pick them up.
Morning. We need that grass. We don't bite the little one.
The old Yabby King here. How many have you caught? I don't think you've got any yet. 2.
No, I got one of...
He's claiming both the Yabbies.
Did I get one of that? No. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think you did actually.
So what?
You caught the biggest so far.
No, that one was the biggest.
We better call it a day. Had a pretty good run. We're hiding behind the car, and this storm is actually starting to blow in now. And we're under a gum tree, so we're going to get out of here. Catch you on the next one.
Peace.